everyone, welcome. If you're new here, I'm Ines, an illustrator from Portugal. Well, as you can already tell from this video's name, today I'm going to be talking about how to stay motivated as an artist, which can be very hard sometimes. So I'm going to be giving you some tips. Take into consideration that this is what motivates me and everyone is different. So if there's different things that motivate you, please leave them in the comments. Maybe it might help someone. So tip number 1. Remember your big end goals. Why are you doing this? What are your goals? Try to picture what you want to achieve and feel all the emotions that's gonna give you. Maybe you want to be an editorial illustrator, so maybe try to picture your first published book with your illustrations on it. Try to picture it in your hand and how happy it will make you. Tip number 2 is to remind yourself on how much you have grown and evolved since you started drawing. Maybe look at drawings from 1 year or 2 years before. Maybe even redraw some of them so you can see side by side how much you have been growing. That will really motivate yourself because it will make you think how much you will grow in 1 year or 2 from now. Tip number 3 is to check other artists' stories. How they got where they are now. It's very easy to lose motivation because we feel like all the artists we look up to had an easy path to where they are right now, and they are so talented and they are just amazing. But we need to remind ourselves that's not how it is. It's hard for all of us, maybe in different levels, but in the end of the day, it's hard for everyone. So if you can take the time to listen to other artists' paths and what they did to get where they are right now. I listen to mine in podcasts most times, in podcasts like Creative Pep Talk, Make It and Tell Everybody, and The Striving Artist. Those podcasts aren't necessarily focused on this, but they many times interview artists, and it's very motivational to hear other people's stories. Number 4 is to spend time looking at art you love, at art that inspires you and that makes you think, I really want to work hard to get to this level and to be able to create all these amazing things. Tip number 5 is to create a schedule and try to follow it. Sometimes we feel like we don't have motivation, but we just need to get started. And it's hard to get started when we feel like we have all these things that we have to do and can't really organize it. So if you can take a little time to schedule everything and organize it, it will be much easier to follow it and to do all the things you have to do. Tip number 6, create small goals and follow them, of course. So imagine that you want to get better at creating characters. There's a crazy amount of things you need to learn and practice. Pick one of them and see all the things that you can do inside of it. For example, anatomy. In anatomy, you can study how to draw arms, legs, the muscles, different kinds of bodies, male, female. And by achieving those small goals, we will feel very happy and it will give us motivation to do more, which in the end will make us learn so many new things without we even noticing it. Last but certainly not least, take care of yourself. sometimes we can't really find motivation because we might be burnout or just very tired. We need to remember that we are not machines and we need to take some time off for ourselves, which is very hard to do sometimes because in the end of the day, we love making art and it feels like we are doing it for ourselves. But we really need to set aside time to do other things other than art and rest. Maybe play a video game or just do anything other than working. So that's it. I hope this video helped you in any way. And as I mentioned, if you have any other tips, motivational tips to give, please leave them in the comments. I would love to hear them. And if you can, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.